Welcome back to English Tube. I am your host and your friend Sam. I am so happy to be here with you today. Whether you are listening on your way to work, while you are cooking dinner, or maybe just relaxing in bed, thank you for inviting me into your day. If you're new here, this is the place where we learn English naturally. We don't stress about perfect grammar rules. We talk about life, culture, and how to use English to become a better version of ourselves. Before we start, please take one small second to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps our community grow and it helps me make more content for you. Today, I want to talk about something invisible. Usually when we study English, we look at big things. We look at textbooks. We look at exams. We look at job interviews. We think, I need English to get a promotion, or I need English to pass this test. But today, I want to talk about the small things, the quiet things. I want to talk about how English changes your daily life, even when you don't notice it. It is like a software update for your phone. You don't always see the update happening, but suddenly everything works a little bit faster. Everything is a little bit clearer. English is changing you. It is changing how you see the world. It is changing how you think. Let's talk about how this happens in 4 areas of your life: social media, entertainment, work, and travel. Let's start with social media. Think about your phone. You probably spend 1 or 2 hours a day on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. Before you learned English, your world on social media was smaller. You only saw content from your own country, in your own language. But as you learn English, something magical happens. The algorithm changes. Maybe you like cooking. Suddenly you see a video of a chef in Italy making pasta. He is speaking English. You don't understand every word, but you understand cheese, tomato, and mix. You watch the video. You learn a new recipe. You didn't need a translator. You didn't need a textbook. You just used English to learn something new. Or maybe you follow a famous football player or a singer. Before, you only looked at the pictures. Now, you read the caption. You understand their jokes. You understand their feelings. You feel closer to them. This is a quiet change. You are not studying. You are just living. But because of English, your digital world is now 10 times bigger. You are connected to trends in New York, London, and Sydney, all from your sofa. You are becoming a global citizen just by scrolling on your phone. Now, let's talk about entertainment. Movies, TV shows, and music. This is my favorite part. I remember when I watched my first movie without subtitles. It was not perfect. I missed many words. But I heard the actor's real voice. When you watch a movie with dubbing, where a different actor speaks in your language, you lose something. You lose the emotion in the original voice. You lose the rhythm of the joke. As your English gets better, you start to hear the real performance. You hear the sadness in the actor's voice. You hear the sarcasm. And think about music. How many times have you hummed a song but you didn't know the words? You just liked the melody. Then, one day, you are driving your car. A song comes on. And suddenly, click, you understand the lyrics. You realize the song is about a broken heart. Or it is about hope. Suddenly, the song is deeper. It touches your heart in a new way. You're not just hearing noise, you are hearing a story. This is a beautiful moment. It is a gift that English gives you. It adds color to your life. Let's move to something serious. Let's talk about work. Sam, you say, I don't use English at my job. I work in a local company. Maybe that is true, but English still helps you. How? Let's say you have a problem. Maybe your computer is broken. Or maybe you need to use a new formula in Excel. If you search for the solution in your native language, you might find 1,000 results. That is good. But if you search for the solution in English, you will find 100,000 results. The internet is mostly in English. When you know basic English, you become a better problem solver. You can find answers faster. You can find tutorials on YouTube from experts in India, the USA, or Germany. Your colleagues might wonder, how did you fix that so fast? You don't have to tell them your secret. Your secret is English. It gives you a superpower. It gives you access to the world's library. You become more independent. You don't need to wait for someone to translate the manual. You can read it yourself. This builds your confidence. It makes you feel strong and capable. Finally, let's talk about travel and mindset. This is the biggest change. It is about how you feel inside. Imagine you are at an airport. You are going on vacation. Maybe you are going to a country where English is not the main language. Maybe you are going to Thailand or France. Before you learned English, the airport was a scary place. You were afraid of getting lost. You were afraid of missing your flight. You felt small. But now, you have English. You look at the signs. Departures. Gate 4. Baggage claim. You understand. You feel calm. You go to a hotel. The receptionist doesn't speak your language, but she speaks English. You can ask for a towel. You can ask for a wake-up call. English is your safety net. It is like a passport that works everywhere. Even if you make mistakes, you know you can survive. You can communicate. This changes your personality. It makes you braver. When you know you can communicate, you are more willing to explore. You might go to a local restaurant instead of a tourist trap. You might talk to a stranger on the bus. You become more open. You become more curious. You stop worrying about, what if I get lost? And you start thinking, what will I discover? So, why am I telling you this? I am telling you this because learning a language is hard. Sometimes you feel like you are not making progress. You take a test and you get a bad score. You try to speak and you forget a word. You feel stuck. But tests are not real life. Real life is the song you understood yesterday. Real life is the YouTube video you laughed at. Real life is the problem you solved at work. English is quietly changing you every single day. It is making your world bigger. It is making your mind sharper. It is making your heart more open. You are not the same person you were 1 year ago. You have new words in your head. You have new ideas. You have a new connection to the world. So, please, do not look only at your mistakes. Look at your life. Look at how your daily habits are changing. Celebrate those small moments. When you read a label on a shampoo bottle and you understand it, celebrate. When you understand a joke on Instagram, celebrate. These are the real victories. Thank you for letting me share this with you today. I hope this helps you see your English journey in a new way. You're doing great. Keep going. I want to hear from you now. I have a question for you. What is one small way you use English in your daily life? Do you listen to songs? Do you watch cooking videos? Do you play video games? Tell us in the comments below. I love reading your stories. They inspire me, and they inspire other students. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe to EnglishTube. Share this with a friend who needs motivation. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and remember, you are learning, you are growing, and the world is opening up for you. See you in the next video.